Hey folks, I just wanted to give you a little video about evidence records. I know some of you are from the Ottawa-Carleton District School Board originally, but we have a large portion of kids in the class who are from other boards, including the Ottawa Catholic School Board. So I just wanted to give you a little rundown on how an evidence record works and why we use them, because this is something that you're going to see once my marks get accepted by the principal today. So once my marks get accepted, I'm going to send out a copy of your evidence record, and it's going to have all the information that you need to know what your midterm grade is. You can see here that it's got all of the stuff we've done so far. So this one is our fairy tale analysis. This one is our mini essay. See, boom, 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 boom. This is our essay that we just wrote in Unit 3, and this is our blog. So we hit each of these strands, oral communication, reading, and lit studies, writing, and media studies, at least twice. So you can see we've hit it twice here in writing. We've only hit it once here in reading, and we haven't hit it at all in media and oral communication because we haven't done Unit 2 and Unit 4 yet. So when I'm creating a grade, especially at midterm, there's not a lot of dots here. So I'm looking at most recent and most consistent. And the dots change to show me what's most recent by their intensity and color. So as we go on, the dots are going to get darker and darker. So here's pretty simple. There's only 3 things. 2 of them are 4 minuses, and 1 of them is 4. So the most recent, most consistent mark is a 4 minus because you got 2 4 minuses and 1 4. When it gets to here, it gets a little bit trickier, but I'm going to show you just so you know how I'm doing it. And everyone is doing it the same teacher-wise, so you don't have to worry about me doing this weird, strange thing and the other teachers not. So C1, you have 3 marks here. You have a 2+, you have a 3+, and you have a 4. What I like to see here with Smarty Pants is that while they didn't do so great on their mini essay, they ramped it up for their real essay. So I wouldn't really take this 2+ really into account that much. For C2, I have 2 marks, a 3 and a 3+, so they improved a little bit. For C3, you can see here, we have a 3+ and a 4. And for C4 here, you have a 4 minus and a 4. So what I'd be doing is not averaging, but taking a look at your most recent marks. So I've got these ones here. So this, I would say, would be a 4 minus if I don't account the 2+. This would be a 3+. This would be a 4 minus. And this, depending on, this is the reflection, I would say is a 4. So I have a 4 minus, a 3+, a 4 minus, and a 4. Okay, so I have 2 4 minuses. Then I have a 3+ and a 4. And if you average those out, that's also a 4 minus. So I would put 4 minus here. So now we get to 4 minus. And 4 minus is a biggie because it's in the level 4. So that means it's not like 3 or 4%. It's anywhere from like 80 to 86%. So at that point, I'd probably take a refresher look at what you've done, especially the fairy tale analysis and the essay here. And I just take a quick skim and look if that mark is supposed to be more of an 80 4 minus or more of an 86 4 minus. And so let's just pretend that I've done that with good old Smarty Pants here. And I've looked at the fairy tale and I've looked at the essay, and I can see now that this 4 minus is probably in the low 4 minus. So between an 80 and an 83. So what I would likely do is I would err in the middle, give you an 82, and that would be that. So this mark is still going to change quite a bit. We have 2 units to go: oral communication, media studies. We also have 3 summatives: summative 1, summative 2, summative 3. So if you're happy with your mark, don't put your feet up for the next 8 or 9 school days because a lot could still change with your mark. If you aren't happy with your mark, now's the time to kick it into high gear this week, because this week is the last chance to hand in anything in this top row here. So over the weekend, you cannot give me any late work. Whatever was due on Friday, it's due on Friday, and that's it. Because we really need to focus next week on our 3 summatives. We have 3 days, 3 summatives. Can you work ahead on these 3 summatives? Absolutely you can. You have the weekend to do that, but you can't work behind. So This is the evidence record for Smarty Pants. You will be getting a similar evidence record today, at some point whenever I get the okay on my marks, and you'll get a similar evidence record emailed to you on the last day of the course. Now, the thing is, this is only going to be emailed to OCDSB email accounts. All of you have one, even if you're an out-of-board student. And that information was given to you at the beginning of the course. So you need to check that OCDSB email. Now, the nice thing is, if you have properly put your Gmail into the course, so as you can see here, mine's in a different spot, but I've got this unread mail here. If you properly put your Google account, your school Google account, your OCDSB school Google account into the Google Apps, you won't even need to check the email. You'd just be able to see it here and click on it, that evidence record. So if you took the time to do this right, this should help you with your evidence records. If not, you just have to log in manually, but it's not the end of the world. So that's all for today, and I hope you have an excellent day. Work hard, and we are almost at the finish line.